So I've been married for a big whopping tomorrow, 2 years. So before my wife and I got married, we had a long distance relationship, and we wrote 2 journals to each other before we actually got married. We're on our 3rd now. But I wanted to read something the day before we got married, and then I have a song I want to sing to dedicate to her. This will be my first solo. So we got married May 7th. This is dated for May 6th. It says, well, my love, we will be getting married tomorrow. We will be in marriage tomorrow. I want to tell you this in confidence. You, Joni, are a prophetic blessing spoken into existence, fulfilled in my life. You, Joni, are the blessing spoken by Fran Lance. It was a woman that prophesied. I have the prophecy on video, or DVD or CD, whatever. Anyways, she said the Lord had wanted to bless me for all that I had done, and there's a whole lot to the prophecy. But anyways, you, Joni, are that blessing. It was so perfect the way that prophecy went. Its timing was perfect. It was an expected word. You, Joni, have been so good to me. You're going to make a wonderful wife. I feel loved by you. It's been a long time. I hadn't been with a woman in 10 years at the time. It's been a long time. You mean so much to me. I mean what I say to you. It's a beautiful thing of how all of this has panned out, how our meeting, our confirmations, what we walked through, the process we went through, and then the outcome. I feel like this had been one big spiritual war in the fight that we fought through. The war we waged to get to this coming day has been a journey. What a warfare in the mind. Hearing the voice of God moving over here, the prophecy spoken. It's just been a journey, my love. I love you, Joni, so much. This journey don't end here, babe. Circumstances and difficult places to stand and walk through are a very real reality in our life together. And the baptism of the Holy Spirit and fire is with us, the teacher, but we have also many tests. I love you, Joni. We are fighters, and we shall come together. We shall overcome together because we are His, and we have His power inside us. He who is in us is greater than he who is in the world. We can do all things to Christ that strengthens us. You're my team player. The word says 2 are better than 1 because they have a better return for their work. If one falls down, his friend can help him up. But pity the man who falls and no one has to help him up. Also, if 2 lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. I stand on this with you, my love. I am ready. I love you. You're my best friend. And then we get married the next day. But one of the times that she said that she cherished the most before we got married is we were on the phone together, and a long phone call. My wife, she knows how to talk. Well, we sat up and we sang hymns over the phone together. And there was one song that I didn't know that she loved, and she taught me it. And so I'm going to sing this first solo. This is my first solo that I'm going to sing today. It's called, and I believe that it's reality. It's what we've gone deeper, and we've gone deeper in God together. All right. So if I chop this up, it's my first one. Okay. Deeper, deeper in the love of Jesus, daily let me go. Higher, higher in the school of wisdom, more of grace to know. Oh, deeper yet I pray, and higher every day, and wide wiser, blessed Lord, in thy precious holy word. Deeper, deeper, blessed Holy Spirit, take me deeper still, till my life is wholly lost in Jesus and his perfect will. Oh, deeper yet I pray, and higher every day, and wiser, blessed Lord, in thy precious holy word. Deeper, deeper, though it cost hard trials, deeper let me go. Rooted in the holy love of Jesus, let me fruitful grow. Oh, deeper yet I pray, and higher every day, and wiser, blessed Lord, in thy precious holy word. Deeper, higher, every day in Jesus, till all conflict past finds me conqueror, and in his own image perfected at last. Oh, deeper yet I pray, and higher every day, and wiser, blessed Lord, in thy precious holy word.
Did used to sing that. So, but I do want to tell this story because I told it to the youth, and so I might as well tell it here. It's super funny. So we're in the car, and I'm with Kaylee, and she was trying to make me like run because she didn't, want me to marry her dad. And she's like, my dad, he could have had lots of girls. There are lots of girls, and I was like, oh, cool. He was supposed to marry Desiree. That's who he was supposed to marry, and I was like, oh. Okay, so that's cool. So anyways, Brian and I are alone later, and I'm like, Kaylee, she said there was lots of girls, and he's like, there wasn't. And I said, well, what about Desiree? And he's like, oh, you can't put this online because she might see this. He said, she was way too old for me. I was like, oh, well, how old was she? And he's like, I go, Brian, how old was she? And he's like, 38, which was she was 37. I don't know how. It was my age, and I was like,
I haven't heard that song in a long time. You did good. Brian, you have a nice voice.